Every athlete has a story that is unique in its own way. For Lahat Thioune, it started a world away from Vermilion, South Dakota, in his home country of Senegal. And it wasn't supposed to include a basketball.
Nobody in my family plays sport. To this day still, I'm the only one playing basketball and sport in general. So when I was young, I was so I was super skinny and tall. And I had a friend who was playing basketball, but I wasn't really playing. So people was asking me, why, you playing or you're not? And I was like, nah, I don't like it. I'm not playing. But it got to a point, I'm like, you know what, let me just try it. So I tried it and I kind of liked it. But the reason why I liked it was just like the way I see the guys dunking and all that. So I fell in love with it and I just kept watching. And one day I had a friend who's her aunt knows someone who's in Dakar. His name is Ibu. He runs an academy in Senegal called Flying Star. So she took me there and that's where I started.
It was just 3 years later that Thioune found himself headed to the United States. He landed at Florida Prep in Melbourne, Florida, as a 16-year-old junior with still plenty to learn.
Everything was just so different to me. So it was just like news and everything, the system, the game, the language. I came here like I couldn't speak English, none of that. So I was just struggling, just trying to figure out my ways to the classrooms and the basketball court too. So it was a grind.
His hard work paid off in the form of a scholarship to the University of Utah. Unfortunately, Thioune's start with the Utes was the first thing that didn't go according to plan.
In my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna go there and work hard, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna go there and work hard, I'm gonna play. That was my mindset. But I got there, everything was going well, stuff like that. I ended up broke my foot. Like the last week before the season started, I broke my foot. Like literally the last week. And I had to redshirt the whole year, didn't play, sideline, just watch the game.
2 years later, a coaching change threw another wrench in things, but it also led to the start of a new relationship.
One night I just said, hey, you want to work out? Like, let's get in the gym and work out a little bit. And we did. I thought just in that one workout, he really wanted to be there and get better. And sometimes when you see kids play, it's like, what's their motivation? Like, why are they doing what they're doing? And I could tell Lahat wanted to make it. He wanted to be really, really good. And I talked to our head coach and I said, hey, we need to get Lahat out of the portal and get him back on our team. And that happened probably within 1 or 2 days and played for us for a year.
So we kept working, that season was a lot of ups and downs and stuff like that. I had a lot of good games, a lot of bad games. You learn, you keep going. So, and that's how we had a relationship from there.
The two went their separate ways following that season, with Peterson accepting the head coaching job at South Dakota and Thioune transferring to Central Florida. But when Lahat decided to move again last spring, Peterson got a phone call.
I had talked to him once and just thought he was going to be done playing, right? Just move on to his pro career. And so I was a little surprised by that call, but was excited, obviously. And he just said, Coach, I don't need to visit. I don't need to see the plays. You tell me when I have to be there this summer, I'm coming to play for you. And that was it. That's how he got to South Dakota.
The marriage provided something both sides were searching for. The Coyotes got a highly skilled and productive post player, while Thioune received the opportunity to prove he could be exactly that. The result has been a slew of double-doubles and an overall impact that goes well beyond the box score.
I firmly believe that everything happens for a reason and everything happens how it's supposed to happen, and there's a reason why he's here. The biggest piece moving forward too is helping build our culture and explaining to the next guy what it's like in his position as a transfer or as a freshman, and using him as a resource on how we do things here and how we develop our bigs.
Thank God every day he make the situation the way it is, because if I didn't broke my foot when I was a freshman year, my college career probably would be a different way, and people probably would not gonna get to hear my story because it would end short. Everything God put me through this whole time, I guess he's paying off like this last year. Because as a senior, the only thing you pray for is your last year, you be able to just show people what you can do. It's not how you start, it's just always how you finish.